And then one day my dad came home and he was like, children, we're moving to the country. I was like, oh my God, fresh air, horses. We moved to Queens.
Comedian Sandra Contreras, Alicia Molina, and WGN's very own Ana Belaval return to the stage for a very special show that blends culture with comedy. And here to give us a little preview of what audiences can expect are Ana Belaval and, of course, right next to her, Alicia Molina. Always a pleasure to see you both.
Thank you.
This is going to be a fun show.
Yeah.
You guys have worked together before, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember when Alicia started. I think that we started almost at the same time.
We did Las Boricuas, a comedy before.
A different
many
version.
years ago. Many years ago, yeah.
Okay, so what is in this show? What can we expect that might be different than maybe perhaps that first show that you did
Well,
together?
it's the Sandra Contreras comeback, which is a very big deal for our community because she is one of the icons of Latin comedy and of women in comedy in general. And so she's coming back. She's still performing, and she's coming all the way from Puerto Rico to perform just this one night. And, you know, we are a lot older than we used to be, so our comedy
so much
has
more
matured.
Yeah, much more experiences since then.
More highbrow. Yeah,
Definitely.
More highbrow. Bueno.
Children are grown.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
an empty nester.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have one that won't leave, but pretty.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
stubborn one that won't leave. But yeah, it's a great. What I love about the Mikey O shows and Boricuas of comedy, and anytime I get to perform, and we get to perform in a bilingual kind of multicultural environment, is that there is no need for translation. I can do comedy in both English and Spanish, and it just makes it even better because people catch it, and I don't have to be like, oh wait, what I meant to say, and so I don't waste my time in translation.
Explaining, yeah.
It is. That's what I love, and also it's a great night for women to come out together. I mean, we allow men.
Of course, they would have just as much fun, if not more, because they can relate. You know?
We'll explain to them a few things.
Yes, and then
that they need to understand.
We will save their lives. At least I plan to save a couple of lives. Alicia's not interested in saving any man's life.
I'm hoping there's going to be a few problems after my show. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, so I got some questions because I'm fascinated when you guys do your comedy shows. I think both of you are spectacular. You know, I love Ana to death, and I think she's amazing. But how do you guys sort of come up with the ideas and the concepts, and how do you work together to make not just an Ana show, but to include Alicia, to include Sandra? So how do you work together?
It's a stand-up format, so we all get a certain amount of time. So of course, Sarah, because she's the headliner, will get like 45 minutes. I'll get probably like a half hour. Alicia will get 15 minutes. So it's perfect because you get a little bit for everybody, and we're not doing comedy together. It's like stand-up, so I have my own material, she has her own material, and you'll get different perspectives. And you know, my life is script, like Nora Ephron said, so everything that happens in my life is fair game. And so you'll find out what's going on with me lately.
Did you bounce ideas off of her and tell her?
We haven't. No, I actually want to go to see what she's going to say.
Okay,
definitely. Yeah, I think that our background, well, we're all raised by Puerto Ricans, and so that might be aligning with some of the words that come out, the terms or whatever. But the rest is, we're three different lives, three different perspectives. I just feel that we're all unique, and it's just, it comes out so funny from all of us, and we're just talking like normal. Like this is us in a normal. You've seen, we were just sitting here talking, and we're all cracking up. We're like, I can't. I love it, you know. So I think this is what's going to happen on stage. I feel it's going to be an amazing night.
And I love the following that these Mikey O shows have gotten, because there's so many people in the community. I mean, we talk about Boricuas or Puerto Ricans, but listen, there's a whole range of Latinos that will come out to those shows.
And they've branched out. So you have Pilsen stand-up, and you have stand-up by other folks that Mikey has pretty much mentored. And so he started something huge 20 years ago, and certainly welcomed me with open arms and welcomed Alicia. Neither one of us came from the stand-up world. I'm in journalism, and Alicia had like a regular job.
I'm just in energy sales.
Exactly. And she's hilarious, and he gives you that confidence in
that you can do it.
And then we take off, because when you empower us, the sky's the limit.
And actually, Mikey put me on stage without me wanting to.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing. I was not planning to be a stand-up comedian.
Wait, so how did this come
Well,
up? So did you go to an event and he said?
Well, I used to support his shows, and then I started going to Second City for improv classes, but it was just improv, not any stand-up. And he was telling me, he's like, why don't you try to do stand-up? And I was like, no, not me. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And then one day he called me after I graduated from Second City. He just said, can you look at my page for a second? And then I looked at his page because what's going on? He did a flyer, local comedy, local locals or something like that at the time, and my name was on there. And I called him like, what are you doing? And he goes, I just need 4 minutes of your time. That's it. I'm like, but that's not what I wanted to do. And let me tell you, it was the scariest 4 minutes of my life, and which today is nothing,
Yeah.
But back then, 4 minutes was like 2 hours long because it was so new to me. And here I am today.
And look at you now.
Yeah. So thankfully to him, just putting me up there.
All right, I love it.
Sometimes you got to push that person off the plane
into the water. Yeah, sink or swim.
I love that this is going to coincide with like Mother's Day.
Yes.
So it's May 15th. There's information that you can go to MikeyOShow.com if you're interested in buying tickets. Already one show is sold out. There's one left, folks.
I'm going to be funnier at 7 because at 9:30 I'll be sleepier. So I encourage people.
So Alicia, you got to do it.
I'll be funnier at 9:30 because by then I got my drink on.
Thank you, ladies.